Libra. Thanks for joining us, or joining me, guys, I should say. We're going to do your reading for June, July. I'm sorry I'm a little late getting it up, but I had a really busy couple of weeks, which just kind of all blended together. So I'm going to use these cards because I just felt like they spoke to me, which are really beautiful. Okay, so Libra. Wants and desires, please, for Libra. Hope you're doing okay. Don't forget to leave a comment below if it resonates with you, or you want to see something in the reading that you haven't seen before, or you'd like me to incorporate. I always love suggestions, and I always try to get back to the person with a reply. So that's something I wanted to mention. And also share, like, and subscribe. I mean, if it's something that you want to have notified that it's specific to you, then hit that notification button and it'll just remind you of when the videos are. So okay, thank you. Okay, so the first card that came up for you, Libra, was the Strength card in the reverse. So you're not feeling very strong right now. That's okay. But you also have the Ten of Wands there, which talks about transition and moving and travel. You're carrying everything with you. And I feel like your wants and desires is just to travel a little bit lightly. So I feel like you're not feeling very strong about what it is that's going on in your life currently. So let's look about what the book has to say. So 10 of Wands. Yeah, so you're feeling kind of burdened. There's a lot of hard work and heaviness, responsibilities happening right now for you, Libra, that's coming into play. And with the Strength card there in the reverse, it just talks about, how you're maybe some of you don't want to get into that self-sabotage behavior because you're afraid, or you have that fear-based logic of what's coming in. And you're not feeling very strong about that. So just keep that in mind, okay? That sometimes it's okay to feel a little bit afraid of what's happening, but don't, get to the point where you have to abuse that power that the universe has given you to be able to see things clearly and deny, be in denial about a person or a situation or whatever, so that you end up getting a fear-based thought, and then, you self-sabotage. Could be a relationship, could be a job, could be whatever. So when I see the Strength card in the reverse, I always think about insecurities and, just kind of feeling like not your best self, right? And just be careful of that. But I do feel like you want to feel your best self. So having it in that position is good, because it does, it sets your intention out into the universe that that's what you're wanting to achieve. You want to be strong. You want to lay your burdens down. You want to move freely for this transition into the next chapter of your life. Okay, now last card, please, for the past energy for the wants and desires. Thank you. Yeah, the Page of Swords. So that's in the reverse. So I feel like there is... I want to be sure about this. So usually when the Page of Swords is... Oh, it's the Wands card. Thank God I looked. So yeah, you're not feeling very enthusiastic and you want to. So... you're kind of bored with things, you're struggling, and I feel like there's some maturity that's coming in. And I feel like, once, for some of you, maybe you're finishing school up, university, college, high school, whatever, maybe you've gone back to school, maybe you're, transitioning into a new part of your life, whatever that case may be, you're coming out of a zone where you've been immature, and now you're transitioning into more of a mature mentality, which I feel like while you're feeling a little insecure right now, that will pass. In your current position, you have the Knight of Wands, which talks about fire energy, and the Empress card, which talks about abundance. So a lot of wonderful things is coming in for you. Okay. So there's some adventure coming. There's lots of adventure coming your way, and it's going to be abundant. So there's going to be lots of resources coming your way, lots of um, it's a birth of something beautiful is coming in for you. The universe is bringing you an abundance of I keep wanting to say options, so let's see if the card comes in here. Five of Cups. But yeah, I do feel that's coming in for you. Lots of adventure coming your way. Could be, I feel like it's romantically, to be quite honest. A lot of fire signs here, though. A lot of fire. Lots of wands. You have Leo energy. Okay, thank you. And then the Eight of Swords, which, okay, so some of you might be a little bit indecisive about things, maybe in your head about it, kind of not knowing what to do, about feeling bound. Maybe that insecurity is playing on you right now, okay, with that Eight of Swords energy, which talks about restriction. So you're feeling kind of restricted in life, and the book just says, limitations, isolation, stuck, feeling bound. It's a lot like the Hangman, like you're just sort of trying to get into a new cycle in your life, and you just really want it to come into play. Okay, that's what's going on. But a lot of abundance going on right now. I would not be surprised if you have some offers of romance coming in. You have the Knight of Wands there, which is about adventure, so you're taking risks, but just be careful and be cautious. Okay, there it is. Okay, Ace of Swords in the reverse. So when I see this card, it's generally an aha moment, breakthrough card for the Ace of Swords, okay? But in the reverse position, it talks about poor judgment and dishonesty. So the universe is reminding you to just be very mindful of your mindset, that it's not mentally blocked by somebody else's impression on you, that you stay open to good judgment and not poor judgment. The Queen of Wands is there also in the reverse position. So I feel like you need to be mindful of a person that's kind of cold and aggressive coming in. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of female energy coming your way, which is also in the reverse. And and that talks about a greedy person, financially dependent. So I feel like you just got to watch your wallet, watch your mindset, and don't be deceived, okay? So keep an open mind about these new people coming into your life with all these qualities, because there's lots of abundance, lots of options coming in, lots of adventure coming your way, Libra, but just be very mindful and cautious of trust. You can trust a person, but they have to earn it, right? You have to be very, very cautious. So keep your wallet close to your belt. Don't be going and spending lots of money on these new people coming in, and because they might be just there to, use you or take advantage of you. But it's all part of the adventure, because eventually you got to kiss a bunch of frogs to get your prince, right? Or your princess, or whatever you want to call it. So the overall energy of the reading is the Nine of Pentacles, which is beautiful. Again, there's that options card, okay? And in the book, it's accomplishments. So again, the abundance is there, okay? Security, wealth, comfort, luxury, gratitude, again there, and self-sufficiency. So whoever's coming in is going to see you in this light, okay, that you've got a lot to offer, you're kind, you're caring, you're very thoughtful, and, Libra, you're very balanced. And I feel like this, adventure you're going on might throw you off balance a little bit, so just be mindful of that. But it's definitely something, look at all these options you can choose from. It's amazing. So, but you have accomplished quite a lot in your short life or your long life, or wherever stage you are in your cycle on your path. And I feel like, you're going to feel freedom. There's freedom coming in for you. And that's a wonderful thing to have in this reading. So the insecurity there, I feel like just be careful of your money. Don't be insecure. It's okay to let the other person pay half of the meal or what have you, and don't go being flashy about how much you have in your wallet, or what kind of job you have, or what your income is, or whatever. Like, just be very mindful to keep your heart. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve right away. I mean, you can be open-minded and have fun, and but just be careful of how much information, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because you have a page here, and that's communication card, and then you have the Empress card, which is like this new birth. And also be careful of pregnancy, that can come into play as well. But Knight of Wands is there for adventure and fun, and it's a fire sign. Then you have the Swords, which is a communication sign. Could be an Aries, a Gemini, again, yourself, a Libra. Then you have your Pentacles coming in, which is, you have one Pentacle in the reading. So that's not too bad. So just universe is just saying, be careful, watch your money. And then, you have a Wand sign there, which is Aries. You have another Wand sign. And so, yeah, you have 3 Wand signs and 2 Swords. So, yeah, I feel air and fire coming in for you. Okay. So I hope that was a wonderful reading for you, and I hope it brought you some comfort. I'm going to pick from my deck here just for some affirmation or messages as to what needs to be heard today, Libra. Okay. So we'll go ahead and shuffle these up for you. What message, affirmation, guidance can we give to Libra today, please? Great reading, though. I like it. Because you guys have been like kind of on the teeter-totter for a while about what to do with your life and feeling kind of stuck and with COVID and, but now things are opening up. Your love life's coming back. You got options. You can date, you can feel free. But it's definitely a relationship reading, 100%. 100%. This is for the singles out there, I think. And if you're married, just be mindful of people with those qualities that are around you, right? If the colleague comes and asks to borrow money, just be like, trust. Okay. So I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Now, Libra, you're one of the signs in the zodiac that is very balanced and intuitive. So you will know in your gut if this person's, you're a great judge of character, and you'll know when you meet this new person, multiple people that are coming in, whether or not you can trust them. So just be mindful of the mind games. Be careful that people aren't in there to use you, and you'll eventually find the person that you can trust entirely. Okay, so I know that you'll trust in yourself to make the right choices. Okay, so with that being said, thank you for joining me today on my channel, and I will see you again when you wake up on my timeline. Bye for now.